Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls! Alright, so I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, Cowboy, why are you doing a character review on Nozomi? Does anyone care? Well, I mean, I don't really know why. I guess I'm just a sucker for short skirts. But anyway, let's get right into it. We'll start off, as we always do, by looking at the statistics and 6-star abilities. Alright, so off the bat, the statistics are nothing really special to speak about. The attack, 459, is extremely low. The spiritual pressure isn't too bad, and the defense is actually really good as well. But it really is the attack that concerns me with this character. 459 is, well below average, so that might be a problem. But we'll see when we do the actual gameplay. A couple of things to note about this character is that she has no killer affiliation, so she's not classified as a Soul Reaper or like anything else, a captain, what have you. So she'll never be weak against someone who is a Soul Reaper killer or a captain killer or whatnot. So that is an advantage to this character. She's also purple, which means she's doing stock damage or better against any type of attribute. And her special, once you upgrade her fully, will apply weaken attack. That means the enemies will hit you less hard. If we look at the 6-star upgrades, they're not bad, guys. The 6-star upgrades, she has increases to normal attack reach, normal attack damage, and strong attack damage. And she also has devastation, which makes her special ability very strong as well. But once, like I said earlier, the low numbers here may counteract these great 6-star upgrades. Alright, so let's move on now and we'll take a look at her moveset. And as always, when we do this, we'll take a look at the moves in regular speed and once again in slow motion. So here we go, guys. Her normal attack string, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty quick and it has pretty decent range, so no complaints there if you take a look. It's a pretty wide circles, not bad, not great. I feel like the speed is above average, but that just might be my perception. Strong attack 1, just a normal, straightforward attack. This attack does have great range, but the spread on it is awful, guys. It's a very narrow attack. Strong attack 2, it's a tornado or a vortex of some kind. Very good reach, and the spread isn't bad either. So this will hit enemies in a wide arc and pretty far out as well. So I think it's probably her most useful strong attack. Now if we look at strong attack 3, I think this is her most damaging strong attack, as the third strong attack usually is. But once again, it's just like the first strong attack, where the spread, the width of the attack is not very good. The range, the reach of it is excellent, however. And here we take a look at the special. And as you can see, it also applies a weaken attack on the enemy. The special isn't bad, guys. It hits multiple times. I like the animation on it as well. So that is a look at Nozomi's moveset. If I were to sum it up, I would say it's mediocre at best. The attacks, they have good range, like I said, like I've been repeating, but the width of the attacks is what the problem is. Okay, so now that we've gone over the basics, let's take a look at some character builds. The first one we're going to start with is the normal attack damage build. And you can see on the screen the accessories and the character links that I have. Nozomi will have 70% increased attack and 60% increased normal attack damage. So for this test, we're going to be in the 4-star Rukia raid. I did pre-record this footage, so in this stage, Nozomi will have the attribute advantage and the killer advantage. So with this normal attack build, it looks like she is hitting in the mid-2000 range, which is not very good, guys, considering she does have both advantages. I definitely attribute this to her low attack number. The only plus side I would say is the range is not bad, and the speed of the attacks, it feels very fast to me. I don't have any, confirmed proof of this, but when I play the character, I feel like her attack string is quick. And sometimes that does compensate for lower damage, because she can complete the string more often than not. With a character like Kenpachi, who has a slow attack string, it's very rare that you can complete your string. But with NOZOMI, it's not really that uncommon. So overall, it's not really visually that impressive. It's kind of a generic sword attacking motion. Nothing really fantastic to speak of, other than the speed and the range, which are both average to slightly above average in my opinion. So we'll just stop it here, guys. I thought it was a pretty fun build to play, even though I don't normally like normal attack damage builds for raids and co-op. Next, let's take a look at the strong attack damage build. As you can see on the screen, I have full strong attack damage links, and I have a spiritual pressure increase of 54%, which is not bad, guys. This character should do pretty decent damage, especially because she has a berserker, and her spiritual pressure of 531 is not terrible. So for the strong attack damage test, I've chosen the 4-star Rukia raid. Oh no, this is Ikaku, excuse me, Ikaku raid. And NOZOMI will have the attribute advantage and the killer advantage here as well. So looking at the numbers, guys, it's not bad. The strong attacks, they hit multiple times. I believe it's 3 times each. And the damage is passable. She's not a top tier damage dealer by any means, but she'll get you through most content in the game. Let's take a look at some more strong attacks here. That one actually looks pretty good. It hits for about probably a total of I don't know. It looks like about 6k if you add up the multiple hits. That one probably about 5. And these are just ballpark figures, guys, based on my observations right here. Like I mentioned in the beginning, her attacks, her strong attacks, the first one and the third one, they have a very narrow spread. So you're going to have to aim these things in order to hit multiple enemies. It's very easy to waste these strong attacks. In my opinion, the second strong attack, the Tornado, is her best one for crowd control. That one right there. But, it takes a little more skill to use her efficiently. The damage is not bad, like I've been saying. See right there, you see that it only hit 2 of the 3 enemies, even though they were still pretty close together. So, I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I kind of wish she would have had an increase to her strong attack range. But in my opinion, this is probably about equal to the normal attack damage build, guys. In terms of efficiency and damage. It just really mostly depends on your play style preferences. So that is the strong attack damage build, guys. I can't speak today. Let's move on. We'll take a look at the strong attack recharge build. Okay, so for the strong attack recharge build, you can see on the screen, I have the same thing as I did before, 54% increased spiritual pressure, and I have 36% recharge time. Alright, so for this test, once again, we're back in the 4-star Rukia raid. NOZOMI has the attribute advantage and the killer advantage here. And if you look at the cooldowns, they come up pretty quick. I mean, they're pretty standard, I would say. I wouldn't say they're quick. Looks like 15 for the third strong attack, 10 for the second, and 5 for the first strong attack. So, very standard cooldown times. Nothing special there. If you notice the damage, it's noticeably less, which is to be expected because she's not running any increased strong attack damage, with the exception of the Frenzy Byakuya link. And, for this character, because of the narrow range of her strong attacks, I feel like it's less effective than a character that has better strong attack range, or spread. I should distinguish between spread and range. When I say spread, I mean the width of the attack. And even with the full strong attack cooldown reduction, you still find yourself with plenty of dead spots. Where you don't have any strong attacks up. This only happens if you're chaining your strong attacks. If you spread them out a little bit, it shouldn't be a problem. but I don't think Nozomi really lends herself well to a strong attack recharge build. It is a safer build, without question, because you spend more time in invincibility frames and you're knocking down enemies more often. But as far as the damage goes, it's mediocre at best. I'm kind of surprised that it's not as much as I would have thought with the Berserker and the 531 spiritual pressure. But keep in mind, guys, that attack also affects your strong attack damage, and her attack is just low. There's no way around that that drawback, guys. So I mean, overall, I think this is the weakest build. She's not a top tier character by any means, but if you like Nozomi, if she's one of your favorite characters, you'll be able to get by with her. So I guess that's it, guys. That's 3 builds. Overall impressions of Nozomi, she's not very good, guys. There's definitely better purple characters out there, but the game's not always about the strongest characters. So level up who you want, level up your favorite characters, and KidLab has made all these different characters viable. You just may have to work a little bit harder. So that's all I have for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll do something else tomorrow. I'm not sure what. But till then, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.